students, welcome to Benefit e-learning platform. Of course, you're already my name. I remain Uncle Pedro, can call me Uncle Kante as usual. So, I'm taking a GSS2 class today on the topic exterior angles of what? A polygon. Remember last week I taught you. So, GSS2, you're going to learn exterior angles of a polygon today. Like what I said earlier, last week we learned interior angles of a polygon. Alright, quickly, let us look at the formula that we use to calculate exterior angle of a polygon. The formula is exterior angle equals to 360 degrees over what? N. Exterior angle means angle outside the shape. Now, this is a polygon that has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a pentagon. You can see that from this point, a line is being extended. That's a straight line. Let me form an angle here and call this angle B. This angle outside this polygon, is called an exterior angle, or we call it outside angle. Then the one inside here, let's just one A, is called the interior angle. So A represents interior angle because it is inside the shape. B is exterior angle because it's what? Outside the shape. Hope you are following me. Alright, the exterior angle and the interior angle of a polygon, they are related by this equation. We have A plus B equals to 180 degrees. Why? Because here we are having a straight line. This is a straight line. The sum of angle in a straight line or semicircle equals 180 degrees. A plus B will give you what? 180. That is, we have A here, we have B here. A and B, they are in the what? In a straight line. So sum of angle in a straight line is what? 180. Remember I said A means interior what? Interior angle. And the B here is what? Exterior angle. That is the angle outside what? Outside the shape. You can draw so many shape. You can run shape like this. I need to draw it. Are you getting it? Straight line. Maybe this one, extend this line here. The angle here is C. Let's call this one D. The one of C is exterior, D is interior. And so we also have many other words, interior angle, and also other words, exterior angle. If you extend this line, we have exterior angle. So that is that. So please take note. But the formula for exterior angle is 360 over what? And so this formula, you have to take note for exterior or outside angle. Example 1. A regular polygon has 12 sides. I explained in the last class of regular polygon. All the angles and the lines are what? They are equal. A regular polygon has 12 sides. Calculate Roman figure 1 is exterior angle, Roman figure 2 the interior angle, and then of course Roman figure 3 the sum of what? The interior angles. The first one, I believe you can see it on the board. The formula for finding what? Exterior angle. It says to find the what? Exterior angle. Alright, so let's find the what? Is what? Is exterior what? Exterior what? Angle. We don't know the exterior angle. And for me to draw the polygon of 12 sides, it looks somehow. So let's just go straight to what? The formula. So exterior angle, exterior what? Angle. The angle outside equals to what? 360 degrees over what? That formula find exterior angle. Alright, so quickly, from the question, a regular polygon has 12 sides. I told you last class. Number of sides, n means number of sides, n number of sides. How many sides are there? 12 sides. So now put n equal to what? 12. Finish, just like that. Then you come back and say exterior angle, exterior what? Angle. Hope you are following. Equals to what? 360 degrees. Divided by what's our n number of sides on the question? 12 sides. So put 12 here. So let's divide. 12 here, 12 can divide 6, 1. 12 to 6 give us what? 3. Are you getting it? Because 12 times 3 is what? 36. So the answer is what? 30, this 3 and this 0. 30 degrees. So the exterior angle now is 30 degrees. Exterior angle is what? 30 degrees. So that is what? That is the answer. The second question, they said you should find the what? Interior angle. I told you something before now that exterior angle and interior angle, they are what? Related by an equation. What is the equation? Exterior angle plus interior angle. Exterior plus interior equals to what? 180 degrees. from this one because they are always in a what? A straight line. Alright. So remember I said a stereo angle plus what? Interior angle. They are both equal to what? 180 degree. I said it in the beginning. Because a straight line. So, and we have already determined what? The external angle to be what? 30 degree. So whenever you have this external angle, just substitute and put what? The 30. So this one put what? 30 degree. Plus interior angle is what you are looking for. We don't know it. You now say plus what? Interior what? Interior angle equals to what? 180 what? Degree. Of course, connect what? Like terms becomes your interior angle equals 180 degree. There is an absolute positive sign here. Once the crossing sign of inequality becomes what? Negative. So 180 degree minus what? 30 degree gives us what? 150 what? Degree. Subtract 30 from 180, you get what? 150 degrees. So that's the size of what? The interior angle. The size of the interior angle. The size of what? The interior angle. So take for instance, if this is the diagram, it is the diagram 1, 2, 3, 4. The interior angle, it is the diagram. Please look at the board carefully. It is diagram. Let me extend, just extend any straight line, extend it. This is the interior angle here, which is what? 150 degree. The external angle that we have calculated for is 30 degree. The angle outside this shape. These are the interior angle. I said it before. So it's outside. So 150 plus 30 degree to give you what? 180 degree. That's angle in the what? A straight line. So please take note and know the relationship between exterior and internal what? Angle. Lastly, it says you find the sum of the internal angles. Of course, this one is no longer a new thing. You learned it in the last class. The sum of internal angle is a formula to it. Sum of what? Interior angles equal to what? N minus 2 bracket what? 180 degree. You can say times 180 degree. I taught you in last class. Our N is given to us. How many sides? N equal to what? 12 what? 12 sides. Set it again. N equal to what? 12 sides. Number of sides. So just put 12 here. Anyways, and put the 12. N means 12. Minus what? These two bracket what? 180 what? Degree. Of course, 12 minus 2, you have what? 10. 10 bracket what? 180 what? 180 degree. Are you following me? The opening bracket becomes 10 times 180 degree. Your answer will be what? 1800 what? Degree. So this is the what? The sum of what? Interior angle of the polygon. Interior angle of what? The polygon. This one now is 1800 degree. This formula I gave you in the last class. Alright, so we have answered the question and I believe it is clear. Let's take another example on the exterior angle of a regular polygon. Hope you are following me, students. On the exterior angle. Example 2, calculate the exterior angle and the number of sides of a regular polygon with interior angle 60 degree. Alright, I come again. Calculate the exterior angle, that is outside angle, and the number of sides of a regular polygon with interior angle 60 degree. This time around, we have to calculate what? Exterior angle and the number of sides. So two things. I don't calculate for what? Two things. For the exterior angle and what? Number of sides. Please, I believe by now you should know the formula to calculate for what? The exterior angle. But we cannot use the formula here. This formula, exterior angle equals to 360 degree over n. The reason is because we don't know the number of sides. They said we should solve for what? Number of sides. So this formula cannot work. Think of other formula of external angle. Remember I gave you the formula. The relationship between external angle and internal angle. They have an equation. What is the equation? Look at it. External angle plus interior. Are you to be students? Alright. External angle plus interior what? Angle equals 180 what? Degree. Let's see the formula that will work. I told you earlier that this one cannot work because we don't know the number of what? Side. But this very one, for us to find the external angle, we can use this formula. Do you know why? Because we are given the interior what? Angle. Look at it. Calculate the exterior angle and the number of sides of a regular polygon. With interior angle 60 degree, we already know the what? Interior what? Angle. So use this what? Formula instead of this, because if you use this one, I don't know the number of sides, like I said. So exterior angle, exterior what? Angle plus what is our interior angle from the question? This interior angle, you give us the what? With interior angle 60 degrees. So just come here and put what? 60 degree equals to what? 180 degree. I believe it's clear. Right, so to find the exterior angle here, just collect what? Like terms. This is an equation. Collect like terms. So exterior angle, exterior what? Angle equals 180 degree minus what? 60. This plus goes this way. It equals what? Minus. Subtract 60 from 180. I think the answer is what? 120 what? Degrees. So the exterior angle is what? 120 degree. Class, I hope you understand. You understand very well. Alright. So subtract 60 from the 180, you have what? 120. So that is what? The exterior angle. Let's take on the same should find the what? Number of sides. We have determined the exterior angle. Let's now find the number of what? Sides. Look at it carefully. The formula that's trying to find the number of sides is what? This one. Reason why? Because we have already known the exterior angle. We can use this formula to find the number of what? Side. So it is common sense that will tell you that the first formula will be what? Useful. Alright. So, like I was saying, to find the number of sides of which we don't know, number of what? Of sides of the polygon, we don't know. Remember that we have an equation that connects exterior angle with what? Number of sides. So we use that equation. Exterior angle, exterior what? Angle equals to 360 degree over what? N means number of sides of the polygon. Alright. Why am I using this formula? Because I have already calculated for my what? My exterior angle, which is 120 degree, through the use of exterior and interior angle. Alright, so exterior angle is what? From my calculation here, it's 120 degrees. So anyway I say exterior angle, I'll put what? 120. So let me put 120 here. Let me substitute 120 degree equal to what? 360 degree over what? Over n. N means number of side. So as a wise mathematician, what do you do here? You cross what? Multiply so that you can find your what? N. So call this place over 1 and what? Cross multiply. Cross what? Multiply. 120 multiply n. That's 120 degree times what? N equal to 360 times 1. 120 times 7 gives 120 what? N equal to 360 times 1 is what? Is 360. How do we get n? How do we get our n? If I was like what? The coefficient of n, what's attached to n is what? 120. So now say 120 over what? 120 equals to 360 over what? 120. Divided by 120, so n will be set free. This cancel this. N equals to just what simply? I can say 0 cancel 0. I now have 36 over 12 left. 12 can write 36. 12 here 1. 12 to 36 give us how many? It gives us 3. So therefore number of sides n equals to what? 3. So I believe that calculation is simple. Okay. Topic under angles. We have angles in what? In a straight line. Angles in a straight line. Let me draw. This is a straight line, and this is an angle. So let me call this size angle B. Here A. Angle A and angle B. They are in what? Straight line. We call them adjacent angle. They are close to each other. A plus B. So A plus B equals to what? 180 degree. The sum of angle in a straight line is 180 degree. We can also have other straight lines, different straight lines meeting at this very point. Another straight line here. Let me call here side of the angle A, here B, C, and what? D. Similarly, A plus B plus C plus D equals to what? 180 degree. This angle in what? Straight line. Another one for angle in straight line is angle in semicircle. You can see that this A, B, C, D. If you sum all the angle like this, sum A, B, C, and D, you have a shape of semicircle like this. This what? A semicircle. angle in a straight line. Similarly, same thing here, angle A plus angle B give you a 180 degree. Alright, let's take one example. Example. Find the value of S in the diagram below. In diagram below, we draw one straight line and angle here. Let me call here 80 degree and this place S. Solution. Alright, the sum of angle in a straight line got to what? 180 degree. No matter how many lines we have, it could be 10 lines coming together, it could be 14 lines. As far they are on this straight line, this semicircle, they are all equal to what? 180 degree. So that's the S plus 80 degree equal to what? 180 degree. That is the law. Alright, so collect items here. We have S equals to what? 180 degree. There is plus here, goes this way, what? Minus 80. So 180 degree minus 80, we have 100. So S equals to what? 100 what? Degree. We can also have other examples like, they can give question like this. Maybe here could be 2S, maybe here is 3S, maybe here is 30. All you need to do is just to say 2S plus 3S plus 30 degree equal to what? 180. You sum them up, this plus this will give you 180. And I say 5S plus 30 degree equal to 180. Collect items, 5S equal to 180 minus 30. Maybe some will give you what? 150. So 5S equal to what? 150 what? Degree. Are you getting me? Then 5 is like what? 5. Now see 5S over 5 equal to 150 over what? 5. This cancel this. 150 over 5 equals something. 5 here 1. 5 into 15 is what? 3. So now I have S equal to what? 30 degree. It can come in this what? This form. I'm trying to use that to show you another way of presenting angle in what? A straight line. If I put 30, 40 here, it doesn't mean. So this angle in what? Straight line. Hope it is clear. Alright, so let's look at angle at a point. Angle at a point. Well, at a point. Angles at a point. Let's consider this line. This. We call here A, B, this place C, here D, here E, this place what? F. The sum of all these angles, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F, they are all equal to what? 360 degree. Do you know why? Because they are at this what point? This angle, they all meet at this point. That is angle in a circle. You call it angle in a circle. The other straight line is called angle in a semicircle. Semicircle means half circle. This one means angle in a circle. The circle we are having is, we are covering angle A, we are covering angle B, we are covering side of angle C, side of angle D, angle E, and angle F, turning around the circle. Here, you can't cover more than this semicircle. You cannot come here because you don't have other angles down. I see between angle at a point and a straight line. So all the angles here, you meet at where? At this point. So some of angle at a point is equal to what? 360. They can even reduce the numbers and even put it like this to confuse you. Then they can put something like this, maybe A, B, C, D, E. Same thing, A plus B plus C plus D plus E equal to what? 360 degree. So that is that. Then lastly, they can even try to make the question difficult. They can put it like this. Let me say A, B, C. I say I'm A plus B plus C equal to what? 360 what? Degree. Angle at a point. This side of angle C is semicircle plus this very one. If you bring all the angles together to the dotted line, it gives you what? 360 what? Degree. Alright, let's take one example. Example 2. This one, question example 1, example 2. Find S in the diagram what? Below. Because this is the diagram. We have this size as 2S, here S degree, this place 20 degree. Here we have a cos here, not cos value. Here is 10 what? Degree. Solution. Alright. Now look at the question. We are asked to calculate the value of what? The unknown angle there, which is what? which is S. What do you do? All these angles, they meet at where? They meet at this point. This 10S, 2S, 20. They meet at where? This point. That is angle in a circle, or angle at where? At a point. Turn around, like 360 degrees. Alright, so what you do? You add the length together, go to what? 360. Remember, they don't give us this side of the angle. Your common sense will tell you that anywhere we have cos, if the angle is not mentioned, it means the angle that's supposed to be there is 90 what degree. Yeah, there's a right angle here, right angle that's not known. So use common sense to call your what 90 degrees. So diagram will look like this. You now reproduce the diagram. Here it becomes what? S degree. This side 2S degree. Put degree here. Then this very side we have 20 degree. Then this boss that is not known is angle 90 degree because it's a right angle. When you have boss, then this place is 10 degree. Sum of all the angles to turn around the circle 360. So that is to say that S plus 2S plus 20 plus 90 plus 10 all equal to what? 360 degree. S plus 2S gives us how many? 3S. 90 plus 10 is 100 plus this gives us 120 degree. 120 equals to what? 360. Collect what? Like terms. Now 3S equals to 360 minus what? 120. You do your subtraction. That's 360 minus 120. 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 2, we have what? 4. Then 3 minus 1, we have what? We have 2. Hope you are following me, students. Are you following me? So now say 3S equals to what? 240 degree. What I did here was to collect the like terms. You are used to it. Take this 120 to this side, 1 minus 120. You sum up all these ones together, give you 120. 20 plus 90 plus this 120. You collect like terms. The value is like what? The coefficient of what? S, which is 3. So 240 by what? 3. 3 cancel 3. S equal to 3 here, 1. 3 to 24 is what? Is 8. So now I have what? 80 what? Degree. So this unknown angle is what? 80 degrees. So that is that angle at what? At a point. Then lastly, let's just take one further example on polygon. One further example on polygon. Question: how do we solve it? How do we solve it? You just give the diagram and find S. Will you say you already know by now that all the interior angles, these are interior angles inside this polygon? I have told you before. All these interior angles, we have a formula to determine some of what interior angle. Hope you remember. So these are interior angles. Interior angles means angle inside the polygon. What is the formula? Sum of what? Interior angles of a polygon equals to what? Equals to n minus 2 bracket what? 180 degree. Alright. Our n, number of sides. This polygon has how many sides? You count it with some sense. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many sides? 5 sides. This is 5-sided polygon. 5-sided polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyways, you put what there? 5. N represent what? 5. Hope you understand. So sum of interior angles equal to this. Let's sum of the angle now. 3S plus 3S plus 2S plus S plus 4S. All this angle 3S, 3S, 2S, S, 4S equals to sum of interior angle like this one equal to what's our n? 5. Put 5 there. Minus 2 bracket what? 180 what degree. Add everything here together. 3 plus 3 give you what? 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus S, we have what? We have 9. Then 9 plus 4 will give us how many? We have about 13. Are we there? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here because 13 what? S equals to, subtract here. Subtract 5 minus 2, we have what? We have 3. Bracket 180 what? Degree. So now say 13S equals to 180 times 3. 180 times what? 3. 3 times 0 is what? 0. 3 times 8 is 4. Rather 4. Carry 2. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus that 2 is what? 5. So here we have what? 540 degree. Hope you are following me. 540 what? Degree. So divide this by what? What's attached to S? Is 13. Equal to 540 over what? 13. S cancel S. Now S equals 125, 540. by 13. 540 degree divided by what? 13. Are we there? Alright, you follow your long division method. Your long word division. You put 540 here, you bring your what? 13 outside. Now ask yourself, how many 13 are there in 54? How many 13 are there in 54? You can't it and let's see. 13 here, another 13 here. Then we have everything give us 9. This place give us what? 3. It's not 54. We add another 13 to it. 13. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Rather than 2 here. You carry what? 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus that one 5. So we have how many 13? We will have what? 4 13 inside what? 54. So put the 4 here. That's a 4 times 13. Give us how many? 52. Put what? 5 and what? 2. Do what? Subtract. You bring down what here? Of course, 0. 4 minus 2 is what? 2. Put 2 here. How many 13 are there in 20? It's only 1. Negative it. Get it only once. So you now put what here? 1. Hope you understand. How many 13 are there in 20? 1. So 1 times 13 gives us what? 13. Subtract. You cancel here becomes 1. You go from here because look at the minus 3. Put it here. 10 minus 3 is what? 7. Then that is the answer. Then how many 13 are there? 7. Is this possible? No. You put what here? Point. You write down what here? 0. How many 13 are there in 70? Remember that we have already gotten how many 13 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. To give us 52. So let's put another 13 here. Let me put another 13 here. 5 plus 2 plus 3 is how many? 5. This plus this, you have how many? 6. If I add another 13, it will be bigger than what? 65. So I'm going to have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 13. Put 5 here. 13 times 5 gives us how many? 65. Subtract. This cancel. Yeah, we have 1. Then 10 minus 5, we have what? 5. Alright, you are following me. So let's just see that size for S becomes what? 41.5 what? Degree. So class, we are through for the day. I believe all of you understand the teaching. So go to your essential mathematics and practice exercise 18.3. Then all the questions in exercise 18.3. So also exercise 18.4. Solve all the questions. As well as exercise 18.1. In exercise 18.1, just solve only question 1. But in exercise 18.3, 18.4, solve all the questions there. Thank you very much. See you next week, Monday.